I don't think there's anything bigger that you can do in life than having a baby and becoming a parent. And I think that, you know, everybody should be given the opportunity to have as positive an experience as possible. So yeah, that's why I wanted to get involved. The MVP, Maternity Voices Partnership, we are an independent organisation. So I think that's really important to say. We're not part of the hospital, so we're not clinical ourselves. We're not midwives. We are an independent organisation, and we are basically made up of mums, dads, partners, families, and then the professionals from the maternity services. And the idea is that we're all working together to try and help improve things, to try and help shape maternity services locally. And as I just said, like, I sort of wanted to get involved because of my own positive experiences. But I think it's really important that the people who've actually used services give their feedback and give their views on how those services are sort of run and shaped. So that's the idea. I'll talk a little bit more later about how you can kind of get involved and how you can feed your views and your sort of voice into what we do. But yeah, that's basically the structure. So we, every year, I mean, we've been going like nearly 2 years now, but only officially sort of a year and a half we've sort of launched. We're still quite new, but basically at the beginning of the year, we as an MVP project team sat down and agreed our priorities for the year. So I'm not going to go into all of those now, but basically it's sort of taken from feedback that we've had from when we've been out and about talking to women and families, things that have come up time and again. So sort of themes of anything that we think we've identified as maybe needing improvement or needing more of a focus. Obviously in discussions sort of with the hospital as well. So for anything that they particularly want to get feedback on or anything they've identified as maybe needing improvement. So we set out a number of priorities at the beginning of the year. And just two I wanted to touch on quickly were around choice and personalisation, and then infant feeding. So choice and personalisation for me, it's basically, you know, no two women, no two pregnancies, no two births are the same. And actually what's important for you and what you want from your pregnancy and your birth might be totally different to somebody else. And what we want to try and help ensure is that everybody basically has all the information that they need so that they can feel empowered to make the decisions that are best for them and their families. So that's the idea, is basically saying, yes, you know, we obviously want advice from the midwives as to what's going to be sort of safe for you and for your baby, but it's your baby, it's your pregnancy, it's your birth, and you should be able to have a choice in what you want from it.